y'all. We're back with another episode of the Dope Conversations podcast. And I'm your host and your girl, KimBella. And the crowd goes crazy. Wow! Wow! I did it again. What's up? How are you doing? Well, good. It's okay. Look, today's episode is entitled, Girl, It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Sis, it's okay. We're going to talk a little bit about it. But listen, I wanted to say that first, I hope you're doing good. Second, if you're not doing good, it's okay. And we're going to talk about that, okay? We're going to talk about it, okay? The other thing is that life has been lifing, ain't it? Some of us, life has been lifing, and that's just the way life is right now. But then some of us may not be doing too good. I'm kind of like in the middle. My emotions are everywhere. So both of my daughters had birthdays. You know, my last part, we talked about my birthday. And, you know, the importance of celebrating life. If you haven't watched that pod, I encourage you to do so. But my daughters, they turned 18. Carmen with a K, y'all. She's like legal. And she thinks that is really something. Wait till them bills start coming in. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. She think that's the, don't say nothing, okay? And then Myla with a Shay. Myla Shay turned 28. She's grown. We blink, she gonna be the big 30. You know what I'm saying? But who getting older? Not me. Honey, we're gonna let them grow. We're gonna keep evolving. How about that? But my babies, they're growing up and they're turning into these amazing young ladies, and it's bittersweet. Like, Carmen is at this age where she thinks that she got it and she knows, and I want her to still need me. Is any mamas out there like that? Like, no, I need to know. No, I need to look over this. And, you know, let me just say that she do let me look over it now. But, you know, she think that she don't have to. And I have to be her gentle reminder. Like, no, girl, you know, 18. What's that song? Age ain't nothing but a number. You see what I'm saying? That's a number in this house. We still got things to do here. And then Myla Shay is just like soaring, and she's in a great season in her life. And it just makes me so happy to see them being that girl. You know what I'm saying? Myla Shay's birthday cake said, been that girl since 97. I'm like, what? You what? I thought that was so dope. And Carmen with a K got her favorite M&M cheesecake from Best Girl. And, you know, that just lit her whole world up. You know, so my girls, they are alike, but they are so different. I can remember having a whole therapy session on, like, I think I'm failing as a mom. Like, me and Myla, we grew together, right? Like, we, you know, she was like my girl where we learned together. If I messed up, she just said, she used to always say all the time, I used to say, Myla, I'm so sorry. You know, whatever I would do, or, you know, if I did something, said something wrong, or something didn't go right for us, because it was just us two for a little bit. And she would always say, it's okay, mommy. It's okay, mommy. She used to always say that. And when she got older, I used to say, no, stop saying it's okay. It's not okay. I messed up. You know what I mean? So she would always say, it's okay. And so with Carmen, you know, it was just different raising her to this young lady that she is now, which is super dope and amazing. I felt like I was failing. And so I had a whole therapy session about it. Like, what am I doing wrong? My daughter doesn't like me. Now let's say this. You know, our kids, they go through a phase where we are the dumbest, honey. We don't know nothing and we get on their nerves. I'm not talking about that phase, honey. They'll get over that phase. But the phase of feeling like, am I really like showing up? And for a while, I realized that I was trying to mother her the way I mothered Myla. And I had to realize that they were different. They were different, girl. You know what I'm saying? And my therapist had to let me know, like, that's not the same person. You're going to have to figure out, like, how can we be effective and, you know, still be the loving, amazing mom that you are, but with Carmen. And I finally feel like we got it and we have figured each other out. And so, like I said, she was amazing then, she's amazing now, but we have gotten on this page where we get it, and I know how to mother her. And, you know, sometimes I may be mommy, then she comes up with Tippy, then she says ma, you know what I'm saying? Mila says darling, and then I'm mama, and then sometimes I'm girl. You know what I'm saying? But the respect is still there, be crystal clear. But, you know, we just have our own relationship and our own bond. So for me, right through here, life has been life, and with adjusting. We got 2 proms coming up. We've got graduation coming up, and then we got, you know, she's, huh? Cowboy Carter. Oh, the girls are going to see Cowboy Carter, and I'm gonna tell you something. I wasn't really excited about going. I never, ever, ever miss a Beyonce concert. I always go see her twice. Here in Nashville, and then I pick a state to go see her at every time. And this particular time, I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit this Cowboy Carter out and, you know, let the girls go. And so one of my super close friends, and her and Carmen, Mila and Carmen are going to see Cowboy Carter. That was Mila's graduation gift to Carmen. And did I say that right? That was Carmen's graduation gift from Mila. See, don't worry. That's that 51 and that menopause. I'm gonna do an episode on menopause too. But anyway, so they're going out of town, and you know, they just growing up, and I don't have to go. You know what I mean? And then I'm mad that I'm not going now. Kind of a little salty because I've been seeing these little clips and B is doing a thing. And I'm just, and Blue Ivy on there like, honey, don't make her be this little girl who's scared and timid like she was in 2023, because 2025 she done pulled up. She ready. And I just think that is a super dope, amazing thing. So I'm a little salty about not going to this concert, but you know, I'm gonna live, what is it, vicariously through the girls, and that's what we're gonna do. So you know what I'm saying? So things like that, like, I don't know, life has been life. And I recently lost my aunt, my cousins, you know, their mom, and you know, just so many things has been happening, and so life is so precious. And you know, she lived an amazing life. So I know her soul is in a better place. But, you know, just dealing with that, and, you know, thinking about my family on that end, and dealing with Carmen and Mila, you know, just everything. And then there's my amazing husband, Binky. And, you know, we just lifing over here, you know. And I want to tell y'all something. We are having an R&B bingo night, Friday, May the 9th. And, you know, my husband, here's the thing about Binky. He is one of the most entertaining, and he know how to play a game. He know how to do a game night, and he know how to have a ball. That's one thing I love about him. He knows how to bring people together and laugh and have a great time. I'm going to motivate you. Binky going to turn up. You know what I mean? And so both of us together, we have this amazing balance. And so he wants to do this R&B bingo night, and I am like 10 toes down with them. I'm super excited about it, because while we love trap music, me and Binky, we can sing some R&B and get down. And so DJ Fat Mac is going to be on the ones and twos, and him and Binky are doing this thing together. And Binky is just amazing at this, and I'm just excited for him. And I'm gonna be in that thing, and you know what I mean, with the R&B. And you know, we had such a good time. If you saw a promo video, we had a good time making it, and I'm just really excited. So if you are not doing anything on Friday, May the 9th, come and have an R&B bingo night with us, all R&B music. Honey, in the 90s, might be a little 80s in there. You know what I'm saying? Tickets are $30. It comes with an open bar, and it's not just for couples. It's not just for ladies. It's everybody, your grandmama, your auntie. You know, we got some people that just love bingo, period. And so we just want to have a cool vibe and a great night. Tickets are available on my website, www.IamKimBella.com. You click on the events tab, click on there and get your ticket, honey, and we got you from there. Bring your own food. What is it? BYOF. Bring your own food. You can do that for this one. We may bring some of our favorite food vendors in if this happens to go over really well. And yeah, me and Becky, we're talking about Bay Night coming up. Just different things that we have coming up this summer for our people. And so we're just super excited about it. So don't forget, if you're not doing it on Friday, May 9th, get your ticket, okay? Listen, sis, it's okay to not be okay. A couple weeks ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago, I was a keynote speaker at Fairfield Baptist Church. They had their sisterhood tea. I think it was their 14th annual sisterhood tea. And I recently did a live about this particular topic that I'm going to speak about for the pod. But I talked about how it's okay to not be okay. And so many times we are taught, or we saw it within our mothers or our fathers or our family, where, you know, we need to be strong. We need to fight through it. We need to don't give up. And all those things are right? Like, don't give up. Keep fighting. Keep pushing. Keep being strong. All those things are great, right? But what about the days when I just don't feel like it? It's just hard. I'm not okay. What about those days? I want us to give ourselves grace and say, sis, it's okay to not be okay. I'm not here to try and fix everything right on the money. I want to give myself grace and say, I'm not okay today. And that's okay. I've got some things I need to work on. I got some things I need to work through. I've got some accountability I need to take. I got some acceptance I need to stand in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not okay. I was talking to my therapist about something the other day. I was in therapy. And by the way, I love therapy. I just want to tell you that. If you follow me, you know I do. But I just wanted to drop that little nugget. I was talking to my therapist, and I talked about me being angry and how I don't want to be angry or whatever. And she stopped me and she said, it's okay to be angry. It's okay. Now, we don't want to be angry forever, but in the season and with the situation at hand and what you're facing and dealing with and going through, you get to have that emotion of being angry. You get to have that emotion of being hurt. You get to have that emotion of being happy. You get to have these emotions and you get to sit in it. And you get to process things. And so whatever era you're in or season that you're in, it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to be okay. Sometimes we're in these seasons where life is really great and God has been doing his big one and showing out and showing up for you, and we dummy that down because other people make you feel like it's not okay to celebrate. How weird is that? I know what that's like, though. You know, life could be lifing for somebody in a bad way, and God done pulled this big one on you, and you like, well, I don't want to say nothing because, you know, I don't want to seem like everything's good for me. And so we dummy our blessings down. And then on the flip side, I wake up and I'm not okay today. And I don't want to talk to nobody. That's okay too. We have to be okay with ourselves and be okay with whatever era and season that we're in. Sometimes you can be feeling amazing and then life can life that quick. You can pick up the phone, you can get a diagnosis, you can click on your email, your boss, your husband, your wife, whoever. And life can life quick. Boom. And then we have to put this mask on. I wore a mask. I didn't want nobody to know I was going through anything, dealing with anything, battling anything, facing anything. I didn't want nobody to know. No. I'm okay. I'm strong. But boy, when I started to take that mask off and understood and accepted the fact that it's okay to not be okay, oh my God. I felt liberated. I didn't have to wear a mask anymore. Now, I don't want to walk around here like I'm slumped down and, I don't want to look like that. But there may be days where I'm not my best self. I'm not the best version of myself. I'm not her. There may be a day when I'm like that. And I'm okay with that now. I don't have to just act like everything is perfect and life is perfect and I'm living the dream when life is really raggedy. It's okay to be raggedy. And I had to learn that, I don't have everything together. Everything is not in place. It's okay. I'm still in a season where I'm figuring out things. I'm understanding what may trigger me. I'm understanding and unfolding some trauma that I've had. And now I know why this bothers me or that bothers me, or I'm learning the why to so many different things in my life. And so because I'm in that process and in that stage, I might not be okay sometimes. But guess what? I don't have to fake it. I can just be like, if I can look at the phone, it may be a day. I'm looking at the phone. I don't want to answer it. Now, you have to be human. There may be emergencies. You may have work. You may have things that you have to deal with. But those things that you don't have to deal with, that aren't necessary and on the dime right then, you get to say, not today. Not right now. Hey, can I call you back in just a little bit? You get to do that. And it's okay. I feel so good knowing that. Because I used to feel really bad. Like, oh my God, I have to answer. I have to respond. I have to be there. I have to post. If I don't post, they're going to think that something is wrong. Or I don't want nobody to know that I'm not doing good. And I got to put that post up there. I used to post and throw the phone down and sit like this. Stare out the window. Post be dope though. You know what I mean? And be sitting there like, well, I used to be her. Now, I don't want to post. I'm not even looking at social media today. Or I may just look at social media. It's okay. I'm so good at being raggedy. But recognizing my raggedy and in a place where I'm willing to work on the raggedy. Does it make sense? And be okay with it? I'm still beautiful. I'm still smart. I'm still strong. I'm probably even doper than what I was because I'm accepting and embracing this version of me, of not being okay. I'm not okay. I'm okay a lot of days, but there are a lot of days where I'm not. And then there are a lot of days where I am. There are a lot of days where I can be a light to somebody else and inspire them. And then there are some days where I need somebody to push me and be my gentle reminder. And it's okay. I don't have to put this facade on. And not that I was this big faker, because I was still me, but I was masking a lot. I would speak things and tell people other things and all this inspirational and amazing things, but I was dying on the inside. It was dark for me. That was crazy. Have you ever looked at a picture or a post or a video or something and see that, man, I wasn't happy on that picture. I mean, I looked decent or cute, but I really wasn't happy. Have you ever been there? Have you ever been her? Yeah, me too. And so now I can look at pictures or my post, and I can see I'm getting better. I'm healing. I feel like I don't know when I'll get to a space where I can say I'm healed. I have healed from some things, but I am still on this journey of healing and accepting and taking accountability. One thing I had to learn, you know, I feel like it's my, what's the word? I don't know what word it is. I can't think of it right off, where it's my, it'll hit me in a minute. Where I had to learn these different steps, you know, to my healing and my process of where I am now. So one of the things that I have been like an advocate for is taking accountability and admitting that I've been going around here masking things. Hold on one second. I'm just being transparent. Mila, can you please close that door? Thank you very much. I just don't want y'all to hear no raggedy in the background, whether you're listening or watching. I'm just being 100%, okay? Anyway, admittance and accountability. I had to admit that it's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to be okay. Does that make sense? I had to be able to admit that, because I used to go around here acting like everything was okay when I was really crashing out. You know what I mean? Acceptance. I had to accept my life the way it is. And I can't go back and fix what's already done. You know, I have to accept that. Like, this was how it was, but it doesn't define me. Does that make sense? Like, that's how that is. And that doesn't make me raggedy. That doesn't make me a bad person. That doesn't make, you know, that's just what that was. I accept that. Accountability. I have to take accountability on the things that I have allowed to consume me, things that I have allowed to hurt me. And sometimes you can only move in spaces that you only know. Like, that's what I knew. That's what I saw. So that was my reaction to that. But I had to give myself grace in the admittance, in the accountability. You know what I'm saying? I had to give myself grace in that, because sometimes we move in spaces that that's all I knew to do. I didn't know nothing else. I thought I was supposed to do that. But once I started to forgive myself and take accountability for things, it drew my relationship to God even closer, because I wanted God, along with therapy, I wanted to start figuring out my why and understanding myself more. And so I can live more freely. Masking makes you live, you're not as free when you mask. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Like, I was so concerned, and oh my God, what are people gonna think if I have this trap birthday party? Like, we talked about that the last podcast. But you know, what are people gonna think? And with this journey and space that I'm in, it's just kind of like, girl, I don't care what you think. I'm me. And you don't know what this version of me feels like, and how hard I've worked on her for me to allow the thoughts and the opinion of what you might think or what you could say to affect me. I'm not free. If I'm still worrying about you and what you might think, I'm not free in me. And I am learning to be free in me and to do exactly what I want to do. I still love God in that. He's still first in my life in that. But I'm learning to be me and to live freely. Still be respectful of myself as well. You know, still be respectful that I'm a wife and, you know, I love God. Still be in that space, but I want to live freely. And that feels good to be like that, you know? So I don't want to be on here really long, but I just want you to know that if my vulnerability and my transparency can make a light come on for you, it can make you go back and think about some things you might need to do or some steps you need to take to get on the road of loving you, accepting you, accepting who you are, doing things that you want to do. I would love to be her. I know I'm not for everybody, and everybody's not going to listen to this podcast, and everybody's not going to get anything from it. But if you know, my motto is if it's just one. When I did my live last week and I talked about this thing that we're talking about now, about being okay with not being okay, but we got to get in a space where we can take the necessary steps to be okay. What that is that a better relationship with God? Is that therapy? Is that forgiving? Is that letting things go? Like, what is that for you? For me, it's all of the above. All of the above. And I'm not there yet, but I'm healing. I'm in the process. I'm on the journey. That's where I'm at. And so I just encourage you, whatever that looks like for you, give yourself grace. Write yourself a letter. Tell yourself what you want for yourself. Like, Kim, I know we're not where we want to be right now, but we're better. And I want to give you a round of applause for taking the necessary steps to be better. One thing I think that we're guilty of is putting us off. We put us off so much. We'll get to us later. We'll do this. Oh my God, I got to do this. You know what I used to do? I used to put everybody else's situation and problems and things that they got going on in front of me so I didn't have to deal with me. Ooh. I didn't have to deal with myself. Because I'm so busy dealing with y'all. Dealing with you. Dealing with, you know what I mean? And then I started to put me first. And I stopped putting me off. Like, I know I'm a mother. I know I'm a wife. I know I inspire. I know I'm an entrepreneur. I know I'm a daughter. I know I'm a sister. I know I'm these things. But I'm also me. When that lady at the doctor told me I got diabetes and high cholesterol, I was mad at her. I didn't want to deal with it. But my health is taking care of me. Does that make sense? That's taking care of me. That's me loving on me because I want to be better. I want to be healthy. I'm not the best. You know, if you follow me on social media, I'm going to eat a cookie, a potato chip, but I'm going to have portion control. I'm going to do it in spurts here and there. I'm not going to overindulge because my health matters to me now. When my mental is not good, or not when I say my mental is not good, I'm not saying that I'm crazy or, you know, I'm about to do something wild to myself or somebody else. But when I need to go dump, when I need to go release, when I need to go learn how to process things. Because here's the thing. That's why when my friend said therapy saved my life, when she said that, I didn't understand that because I was so clouded. I was so dark and I didn't understand what she was talking about. I'm like, girl, what you talking about? Therapy saved your life. What? But now, therapy saved my life. Oh my God. That was my journey. That's my process. That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? For me. That's my way of loving me. Because sometimes when you're the strong one, when you're the fixer, when you're the one that always showing up, when you're her, when you're the person that if you don't fix it, it doesn't get fixed, you tend to lose yourself. And you put you on the back burner. Some of you all that are listening to this podcast or watching me on this podcast, you deserve love. You deserve to be loved. But you won't take time for yourself to get yourself together so you can go out and meet babe. Some of you deserve to have a better relationship with God. You need to take the necessary steps to get your butt in somebody's church somewhere. But you may listen to the thoughts and the opinions of other people saying, girl, that's why I don't go to church, honey. That's why they do that, honey. That's why you take all your money, you do this. Girl, I wouldn't do that. Their version, what they see, what their experience is, has nothing to do with you. What if God is sitting there waiting on you to be involved in church or to do something because you have the spirit of helping, of nurturing? And they're waiting on you to go there to be that blessing, to fill that void that you have for yourself. What if? You got to nurture you. And you can't worry about what nobody else is doing and what they saying and what's happening. You can't. You got to protect you and you got to love on you. Whatever that looks like. I don't know what that looks like. Some of y'all need to get into therapy. Some of y'all need to go to the doctor and get your health together. Therapy is going to help here so that this can start working. If I never went to therapy, I wouldn't be able to sit here and have this conversation with you. In my mind, when I'm sitting here looking in this camera or sitting on this podcast and you're listening to me, I'm thinking about all the negative people of what the naysayers are saying. That's how I used to think. Oh my God, what's she finna say? What's she, girl, she finna talk about me, girl. What's she, I bet, let me see how I look. Let me just worry about the naysayers. In this healing version and era that I'm in, I'm like, who can I bless? Who am I for? Who can I make smile? Who can I give a hug to? Who can I be a light to? Who can I share my story and my transparency with? Who can I do that to? Am I human? Do I wonder about the raggedy people? Yes, sometimes I do. But does my healing era supersede the raggedy? Yes. I've taken the necessary steps to want to be better. I'm not better. I'm not perfect. But I'd like to believe that I'm that girl right now. Round of applause. I ain't gonna do it. I still, the trap keeps doing it. You know what I mean? But that's how I feel. Like one of my girlfriends said, hey, are you potting? You know, are you gonna pod this week? And I was just like, I don't know. Like, she was like, you know what she asked me? Something's in my eye. She said, are you okay? I said, I am okay. But life is lifing for me. Not in a bad way. It's just a lot going on. And I'm trying to process it all and figure it out. I'm not taking care of me this time. I might not be okay. But I'm okay with not being okay. I'm not going to jump and try to do things so I don't have to deal with not being okay. I want to sit in my not okayness. Did I just make that up? I want to sit in that. I'm not okay. My daughter has turned 18. She's getting ready to graduate. She's getting ready to go to school. I'm not okay. That's a lot for me. That's a lot. That within itself. I could name a plethora of things that make me not okay. You want to know something that my therapist told me to do? I was telling her about a situation and everything, and she says, what do you want to say? And I was just like, she's like, say it. Say what you want to say. I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be the person. Say it. And I got it out. Ooh, it was raggedy. I got it out. I released it. And it felt like a load was taken off of me. I was not okay in that little part. She helped me address that, and it made it okay. Did it make the situation go away? No. But did I do a release? Did I get a tool to help me cope and deal? And then I take that thing to God and I pray about it. And therapy plus God, honey, I'm that girl. In the raggedy. Because the situation is still a thing. But I have learned like how to release. And so if you're not in therapy, if you feel like, Earl, I can't afford therapy, honey, therapy ain't for me. Girl, I went to therapy. It didn't really do that for me. You got to find your person. I'm going to keep saying that. You got to find your person. Don't go to a therapy and book an appointment and go. See if that therapist will have a consultation with you. Can I get 10 minutes of your time to tell you what I need to talk about? And if you can help me. And then we're going to find out if we're for each other. Because sometimes you can't go to therapy and pick a person because somebody else, it works for somebody else. And you go book and you be sitting there like, well, what did she? She ain't that person to me. So that may not be your person. But book a consultation. Can we do a Zoom? Can we, get on the telephone and just 10 minutes of your time. My name is this. I'm going through this. This is what I'm battling and dealing with. I really don't know what I'm trying. Like, be transparent. And you're going to be able to catch that vibe like, she don't know what I don't know if she can help me. Thank you for your time, ma'am. Or, girl, when can I get in? I think we're going to be all right together. Don't just jump straight off the porch. You get to shop for therapists. Is she my person? Is she? Especially those therapists that don't mind having that 10 to 15 minute conversation with you. That's what I did. And when I had that consultation with her, I knew she was my girl. I knew it right off. And I've talked to other therapists before, and it's so, because I don't want to knock no therapists. Everybody have that, you have your people for who they're for. But I've had conversations, and I'm like, ooh, she can't help me. So you got to find your person. And then guess what? Therapy isn't for everybody. I'm just giving you my formula. That's the word. Ooh, it came to me. My formula that got me here. And it's just made me better. The acceptance, the accountability, the relationship, the space that I get to go and take care of me, my mental space. It's my formula that gets me on track to being the best version of myself. And so that's where I am. And so right now I'm okay. But tomorrow I might not be. Or tomorrow I may be that girl. But then Friday I might not. I don't know. I just want to take one day at a time, and I want to be okay with this version of me. And I'm proud. I'm even proud when I'm not okay, because I have accepted the fact that there are days, situations, and issues that I'm going to have and face, and that will come about that's going to make me not okay. And I'm okay. But then there are going to be situations and experiences and things that's going to make me okay. I'm going to get that phone call that's going to be great news. I'm going to click on that email and it's going to be super dope. I'm going to have that meeting that's going to make my day. I'm going to get that yes. I'm going to get that approval. A way is going to be made for me, and I'm going to be super excited about it. And that's okay. Even when other people are in a season where they're not okay. It's okay to be okay. But it's also okay to not be okay. But I think that comes where you have to be in a season of you where, like, I'm praying for you. I hope everything's going great for you. And if it's not, I'm going to keep you lifted in prayer. Because I have had my days and my season where I'm not good either. But if I'm in a season where I'm okay, I can't dummy that down or shrink that. But then if I'm around people that are thriving and that are doing amazing and feeling good about themselves, and I may be in a space where I'm not, that's okay. It's not my job to take the season where I'm not okay or the day when I'm not okay and bleed out and mess up everybody else's day. That's not right. If you're not okay, then don't be okay. But don't go hurting, lashing out, hurting nobody else. Go sit down somewhere and go get yourself together. But don't get out here and cuss this person out, speak this person out, look raggedy to this person, or, do something hurtful and detrimental to this person because you're not okay. Go get fixed. Go take some time out to get okay. So many times we be so angry and envious or jealous or, just messed up, and we see other people doing great. And if you don't have the bandwidth or the mental capacity to be nice or positive or, then go hush, go somewhere. Be like, I'm not okay. And when you are, congratulate them. Be happy. But if you can't do it, stop. And then don't be fake about it. Just be quiet. Just don't say nothing. There's plenty of times. I can use social media as an example where I don't want to say nothing. And then there's plenty times where I want to say something. I'm okay with this version of me of like giving myself grace. I might not, but then again, I might. I'm okay with it. And I encourage you to be okay with it. Okay? Just be okay. But when you're not okay, let's figure out how to get okay. Don't stay depressed. Don't stay angry. Don't stay down. Don't stay distant. Don't stay standoffish. Don't stay there. Let's figure out how to get back. If you happy, embrace that. If you're in a good season, embrace it. It's okay. That's what I got to say today. That's it. That's all. That's the podcast. It's okay to not be okay. But it's also okay to be okay. It really is. Embrace you. Start to figure out what works for you. And let's quit masking so much. And unmasking takes time. You ain't just going to go in there and pull it off and be like, look, it takes time. You may just be right here. You may not be here yet. You may just be right here. Then you may be here. Then you may be here. Then you may be here. And it's okay. It's the admittance. Like, I admit that I am raggedy. I admit that I am not good. But I'm working on it. But I'm not going to keep committing myself to being raggedy and bleeding out and hurting people because of my pain. I'm going to admit it, and I'm going to take accountability for my actions and my season and where I'm at. But I want to get help. I want to be better. I want to do better. That's the accountability. No more masking. We just want to start like just a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. It's going to come off. And people are going to say, I see you glowing. You look so happy. And life can be raggedy. I've had people to tell me that, Kim, you just look so energized and rested. You just look so good. And life be raggedy in a mug. But I know how to process. I know how to put it in lanes. I know how to cope and deal. I know how to fall back. I'm learning that now. And it feels so good. Especially to have a place to go dump and release that. Life ain't perfect. But I'm in this life, and I'm going to live this life, and my goal is to be the best version of myself, unfiltered. That's my prayer, my hope for you. And if my transparency and my vulnerability and me getting up here just telling you what it is for me, if that inspires you a little bit, if it inspires one person, if it encourages one person to get up and go to church or cut it online, if it inspires one person to go get healthy, whatever that is, if it inspires one person to go get some mental health, help, you know what I'm saying? If it inspires one person to go live your best life, to book that trip, you know what I'm saying? If it makes it better for you by me being open and transparent, if that blesses you and helps you in any way, even if it just makes you think like, maybe I need to, if it does that, that has blessed my soul top tier. It has made me so happy. I get inboxes and messages of them just saying, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for showing me. Thank you for you being transparent and open, because it lets me know that it's okay. And it lets me know that I'm not the only person out here raggedy. And I tell them all the time, girl, we so raggedy. Not girl, you so dope, but girl, we so raggedy out here. It's okay. And anybody else that's going around here with these masks on and acting like everything is okay all the time, bless you. But I wonder what it would feel like. You know what it feel like? You be spanked up and sucked in, and then you get home and take the bra off and the spank off. You be like, whew. Thank you, Lord. Or you be having on some dope shoes and your feet be hurt, and you take them shoes off. You be like, oh, my feet. Thank you. It feels good to take that thing off that's holding you. Like, I don't have to look like so sucked in, and it would feel good just to let it loose. You know what I'm saying? Like what that feels like. That's how I feel. Like, if I want to spank up, I can spank up. But if I don't, I'm okay with it. It's okay. I want to put that heel on, I can put it on. But if I want to take it off and put on a flat, I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Even in the raggedy, it's okay. But you gotta figure out how to get okay, how to get on the path of being okay, whatever that is for you. Whatever that is. I say, pray first. Like, God, do I need to go to therapy? Or do I just need to get up and go to the gym? Like, what I need to do? Do I need to go to church? Because I already go to church. Do I need to go 2 more times? Like, what I need to do? Maybe you need to be more involved. Maybe you need to let some things go that you've been holding on to free yourself, to free your mind. Let it go. That's what I told them at the tea. Sometimes we hurt our own selves by holding on to things that we have no control of, holding on to things and taking responsibility for things that we didn't cause, that we didn't do that. And we're holding it and carrying it. That's not our responsibility. That's not our weight to carry. Let it go. I haven't let everything go. I'm learning to. I'm processing. I'm on the journey to. Because I want to know what it feels like if I really, really, really let it go and give it to God. Like, I really want to get there. I'm almost there. Like, where I can literally let it go and give it to God. Let it go and sit in that and process it and get on a better journey to being the best version of myself. Like, what does that look like? That's what I be thinking. What will it look like if I really let it go. I can say it with my mouth. I can tell you, I can have great intentions on letting it go. But what if I really just gave it to God and just was like, you got it. I'm almost there. I'm still holding on a little bit. Like, oh, if I let it go, like, what's going to happen? Oh, that's how I feel. I'm almost there. Let it go. You heard of it, that version. Let go and let God. Let go. See what that's like. I'm doing it. Let's try it. You want to try it together? Give me your hand. Come on. Give me your hand. Let's do it together, because I bet we hold on to stuff we don't have no business holding on to. Ooh. Well, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to stop it here. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. I hope my vulnerability and transparency and just openness inspired you to want to be better, or want to get in that season of I'm that girl, even though I'm unhealed, I'm healing. I just want you to be better. And if I can help you be that, that's what I want to do. So I hope this podcast blessed you. I hope it inspired you. I hope a light came on. I hope it made you feel good. Yeah, I hope it did. So until the next time, don't forget, we got the R&B Bingo Friday, May 9th. Go to www.IamKimBella.com. Grab your ticket. Girl, you can have a girls' night, a bae night. Come on. If you get a table of 8, maybe even 6, and you contact us, girl, we'll get you and your girls together. I'm telling you, it's going to be so fun. We claiming that. It's going to be like amazing. Tickets are already selling. Over half of the tickets are already gone. And my husband is so happy, and it makes me happy. And we happy. So by the time I do my podcast, I'll probably be done got through a couple proms, and we be headed to graduation. Or maybe after graduation. I don't know. I don't know. But pray for me. Pray for me, okay? Until the next time, I love you big. Bye.